Alright, hi Leo. The moon is now in Leo, which is kind of cool because it seems like we're right on track with the moon, which is weird. I've never been on timing with the universe, so that's kind of weird. Um, so I'm going with it and I'm keeping that mentality going. And I decided to do a 5 card spread for you guys, but I used the Marseille style deck and I used the Rider-Waite Smith deck. Basically, you've got 5 positions in this spread. The first one is going to represent your situation or your energy or whatever it is you're dealing with. The second one can be your hopes or your fears. The third one is going to be helpful tools, energies, etc. that you have around you. The fourth card is going to be the opposing stuff, like all the negative stuff. And number 5 is going to be the outcome. So when I used it, I went ahead and did the Marseille style deck first. And I pulled the King of Pentacles in position number 1. And I wanted to clarify that. So I wasn't really sure how I should do that. And I pulled the Rider-Waite Smith out to do that. Okay. Now, I didn't record because I'm an idiot. I guess I didn't realize I didn't do that. I didn't record the cards that came out with that. But I did use clarifiers for every position except for one. And I wanted to figure out more about it. And when I did, I believe on this card because I can tell by what I wrote down as what I got out of the cards when I put them together for position 1, I got that you were walking away from a King of Pentacles. Like, so that would have made insinuated to me that you got the 6 of Swords probably. That's what I would think. Either 8 or 6. No, it's the 6. You got the 6 of Swords. So you're walking away from something. That's the situation at hand, Leo. Like there's something you're leaving behind. Possibly a earth sign. For 2, the Hierophant in your hopes and fears, I feel like that is both your hope and your fear. This Hierophant represents a Taurus energy, which happens to be Earth, which I think a lot of you are dealing with a Taurus. If not, your hopes and fears here are, you want this person to wake the fuck up. They need to go through this awakening and go through this process that you did to level up and be on the level with you to satisfy what you need to get from that relationship. If that makes any sense. I feel that you want this person to grow spiritually. You want this person to grow in connection with you as well by proxy, because they will think and know that this relationship is more precious when they learn more about their inner selves and their own issues and their spirituality and the way God has intended for things to go. And I feel like once that person gets into that level, that's what you want. But at the same time, you fear that because you don't know if there'll be anything else to try to fix then. There's always been something to fix. And what do you do when there's not? You know what I mean? I don't know. All right, position 3, your helpful tools, etc. You got 8 of Wands. So basically, you're mastering all the things that brought you tension and the things that once before you were not able to handle. You've fought that battle. Remember, all the other numbers in the wands are all like battling on the beach and all this kind of shit, like 7s and all that kind of stuff. And then at 8, you've got them. You've got all the wands, okay, and they're all just coming right at you. And basically, you've got everything you need with you to help you. You possess every single bit of the knowledge, the abilities, the decisions, the willpower. It's up to you. You have everything you need to overcome the situation. And honestly, your opposing shit, which has been number 4, when I pulled out the High Priestess, that really kind of blew my mind because, you got the 4 swords with that as well. I do remember that one for a clarifier. And that one told me right there that you are not taking the time to rest in your intuition. And that's opposing you right now because you're not listening to your deepest desires. You're not listening to those things, and you have all those tools, but they're not working for you because you're not accessing them, because you're not going within and you're not using them. And that's what's opposing you right now. Like I said, you have every bit of the tools that you need, but they don't do you no good if you don't get them out of the shed. Okay? Now, number 5, your outcome, 9 of Pentacles. If you can do this, you will become abundant, independent. You will be fruitful, and you have done it, working your butt off all with, on your own at that point. And I dare say that a lot of you have never been able to say that before. Yes, everyone needs help. And yes, you're going to have stepping stones and you will have people that come in your life to help you. That's what people are for. We all help each other. But the thing is, you're going to be able to say for the first time in your life that you could have taken a situation and went to rock bottom, but instead you flew sky high. You used it as a catalyst, like a propeller, to spring you forward instead of using it as quicksand to keep you stuck. And that's a beautiful thing. That's hard to do. A lot of people can't do that. And it took you years, yes, but you were in a situation that a lot of people will never understand. And the people that do understand will never understand the level of the shit that you went through. Maybe they touched the surface, but they ain't swam in the deep end. And you have been there and back. And I feel that is what you need to carry forward. Take all the lessons that you've learned. Take your walls, your defenses, because I know you don't like having them up. You shouldn't have to in a relationship. You should feel 1,000% comfortable, and that person should be 1,000% comfortable, and it should be at a place where it's not like this after so many years. 7, 8, 9 years for some of you, maybe more, but you can't even, what do you have to show for it? I feel like a lot of us, myself included, I am a Leo rising. I feel that we were always trying to be out there in the front and center of attention without even knowing what the hell the attention's about. And sometimes that can backfire on us. Sometimes we're the early bird and we get the worm, and a lot of times it backfires on us, okay? So just let's take some time to go within. That's what's opposing us. Remember, let's go within before we do anything, before we say anything, before we give to the situation. Let's just stop, desist, and let's shut down for a minute and go within, and let's see if that's really the best decision or the best comment or the best whatever that we're trying to do or say. I feel like that extra insight can make a world of difference. And not only that, it can change your world. It can change your whole world. All right, Leo, that was what I got for you guys. And I hope you enjoyed the spread. And I hope you have a wonderful night. Talk to you later.